Hello, beautiful Earth Angels. Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benji. I'm going to be doing your general reading for you today for the collective. So, we're just going to dive straight in and let me know if you resonate. Just, like signs and synchronicities, watch out for them. There might be some today. I just had a feeling that, I should put Scooby Doo in the background. So, we do have Scooby Doo. Scooby Dooby Doo. Um, no, this is not made for kids, but I have like a good inner child in me. So I also have this here with me to ground the energy. All right. So hope you're all having a beautiful day. If it's the morning for you, good morning. If it's the evening, good evening. If it's the middle of the day, hello, lunchtime. Alrighty, let's get a reading going. I just kind of figured that I'm going to use the Golden Prophet today. Wow, there's so many cards. All right, let's just kind of scrunch those up. See what we got. Alrighty, so we have the Five of Wands, we have the Knight of the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles here first. So I'm kind of getting that there is this kind of like competition. It gives me this like fierce competition, like there's competition. It's like a battle. It's giving me this sense of it just gives me the sense of like everyone's kind of like arguing over their like opinions. I'm guessing it's giving me the sense of like there is this sense of like being very opinionated from this card, and there's almost like this you know there's like a fight going on between a bunch of people here. And then we have the King of Swords, which is giving me like this narcissist vibe. So it's giving me this is kind of like the energy of this group of people. So I don't think this is about you. Whoever's clicking on this is, I don't think this specific bit's about you. I feel like it's giving me the sense of like they're fighting over like this inheritance or something, or lack of it. I think what I'm getting from this is it's just giving me like a group of people that are fighting, like infighting, and it's to do with inheritance here. And they really like are in this lack, like they're lacking, extremely lack, and it's almost like they're losing all their friends, or it's just giving me that sense, like losing all their money, or like they have no money, and they were like trying to do something here. So what I'm getting from this is that they're at a stage. This energy gives me that they're like at a stage where they're like arguing, like something didn't happen. Okay, so we have the devil coming out here, which is really telling about this, and I feel like this is just giving me the sense of um whoever these people are, they were doing malicious things. And I think the sense of whatever's happening here, the infighting that's going on, it's giving me the sense of like they're being like destroyed from the inside out, or like the kind of crumbling. So like that's kind of when infighting starts, right? That's what I'm getting. I feel like this card is giving me the sense of like sacrifice and release, or like martyrdom. It just gives this one gives me the sense of like you're like really protected. Um, I get that the hanged man here, the one that's been hanged up, is you. My eye's so itchy right now. Don't know if that's significant, but it just started when I pulled out these two cards. But the hanged man is just really interesting because it's got the halo around the head, and you've been like strung up, and tied up a little bit, so that you like can't move. And I feel like this is the sense of like this is what this group of people have been doing for a while. Um, and it's to do with like an inheritance. It's to do with an inheritance from the universe. That's what I get from this. It's almost like it's like you are so deserving of something, but you're like not getting it currently. And I think this situation is really giving me the sense of like they energy, this group here that I get that's fighting like over you or over your inheritance. It just really gives me that sense of like lacking, like they lack so much. Like the devil card really gives that sense of like how much they lack. And I feel like they put you up for a sacrifice, like they tried to sacrifice you for something. And you're protected. this is what I get from this card. You're protected. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles is coming in here for you. Um, this is your energy, and pretty much like your energy is coming through from this point, from the Hanged Man, like where you come forward. It really gives me the sense of like this is so much truth and clarity coming forward of like what's kind of like happening now. I feel like this makes sense for the collective. It's almost giving me like karma's finally happening, or like it's finally backfiring. That all of the things that they've been sending towards you, all of the things that they've been doing is finally backfiring, like energetically, and the universe is, karma's here. I feel like karma's here. The Ace of Pentacles is showing that a new idea, a new um, opportunity in your career or finances. It's giving that sense of growth and a pathway to abundance, which is really beautiful. We do have the King of Wands coming out next. The King of Wands is, it gives me like infinity, but it's also like that thing where I feel like there's a lot of things being sent to you. This one's giving me so interestingly enough. I feel like it's giving me like you're the king, and it gives me like you're protected. I feel like you're doing things to protect yourself. With the King of Wands here, it's very solid. That symbols all over you. Yeah. It's like the it's like a lizard eating its tail. I wish I knew what that meant, but that's definitely like a symbol. Um, but I'm getting that like these people tried to come for your crown as such, your energetic crown, or like your status or your gifts. That's kind of what I'm getting. But I feel like it's been a loop, a constant loop. You know, there's been this constant loop. They've been trying to keep you in this constant loop. Um, and that's what I'm getting from this cloak over your back is that it's like there. Um, and I feel like it's just like a constant loop, like it's just constant cycles and it keeps going. And I feel like what's happening here is that you're the king in the front here, and you're still like, even though this energetic stuff's around you, you're still like sitting there strong. You're still doing it. You're still creating with the Empress here. You're still nurturing your creativity, and you're not like backing down. So that's really beautiful. Being very giving. So this card here is like needy as well. I feel like these people need you. Um, it just gives me that sense of like this group of people are very needy. They need your energy, and you've cut it off from them. So it gets to a point where they lack, and then they start doing things that are just like not normal and not good. So it just gives me the sense of like you're still like giving, but they're still needy because you're not giving them the energy, even though you're still going on. You know what I mean? Like you're energetically taking your energy back. You can still put out content or do whatever you're doing, live your life, and develop and go on your soul's journey. And it just really gives me that sense of you're still doing that, and you're still going to do that. You're very balanced with the scale there. The scales aligned. I kind of feel like this is kind of giving me that sense of like the scales are aligning in the universe. And the Page of Pentacles here is having a vision. Being a visionary. Having a creative outlet. And I feel like this inspiration and the spark of inspiration really comes in. um, I feel like you are the spark of inspiration. Actually, this is a really beautiful reading. I feel like it's very open and like energetically current. I just want to know what you guys think. Let me know. I'd love to know if this is something that you've been feeling lately, like this energetic kind of pull. It just gives me there is a group of people, right? Like, and it's the King of Swords here. Like the King of Swords, like doesn't give me good vibes anymore. I used to just look at the King of Swords like being like logical and and then the more I like thought about it, and the more I've done tarot, the more I've realized that this is like a card that represents someone that has like no emotions, like whatsoever. So these people are like emotionless. So they are what I would call somewhat like narcissistic tendencies, or even just like full blown, just like they have no emotions. They can't regulate any of them. So that's kind of what I'm getting from this. I'm gonna do some Dreams of Gaia cards just to let's get another message. Let's just get like another message to go with this message, because I feel like this is very clear, very clear. Alrighty, so what do we have here? We have King of Water. The King of Water is really kind of a beautiful card, because I feel like this is giving me like going with the flow. Ultimately, like the first kind of thing that I get from this is going with the flow, and it's giving me the sense of being very powerful within the flow. You're very connected. I love how a lot of these have that the eyeball above the head, like spirit. So I feel like you're very very connected to spirit. It gives me like very flowing and it's very majestic vibes. Evolution. It's also getting me evolution a little bit. Yeah, like the three. There's like power. There's a lot of feelings coming from this. It's very flowy. It's almost like the water card is like in representation to what I would say is the cups. So it'd be like the King of Cups. So it really just gives me that good vibe of a warmth, you know, and being in a good energy that is very warm, very connected, warm energy, surrounded by like a layer, like because I'm looking at this card and it's like really buzzing me out. Actually, um, it's just like surrounding you. It's like this bubble, and it's giving me the sense of like you're underwater. It's almost like you've surrounded yourself energetically with like a layer of water. But that's just not what it is. Like there's no water there. It's like energetic water that's like protective. It kind of gives me that. So it's giving me protection, like giving me a lot of protection. Like you're working so hard on your energy. We have body and mind coming through. And this card is very interesting. I feel like your third eye is definitely open, obviously. Um, it's giving an interesting sense of your mind being very much connected to your heart currently. So this is a good time to create and manifest and be connected and channeling and just all the soul gifts. It's definitely giving that like stream, like that stream of information coming from the universe, and you are flowing it through your heart. So that's a beautiful kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Okay, so the next one is the Eight of Earth. This one's really interesting. The Eight of Earth is giving me divine feminine energy, and these ones were very divine masculine energy. Like two very divine masculine energies and a divine feminine energy here. And it's very connected, like this one gives me like you're holding like a prophecy. You're like holding a prophecy, and I feel like it's like a golden orb of light. Like you're like holding a golden orb of light that is like a prophecy. It's like in the ball, like you're holding it in the palm of your hand, and I just feel like you're so calm, because I feel like because you know these things and you can feel these things or you can see these things, it's just giving me like you got gifts, and I feel like you have this knowledge that some people don't have. So you become very grounded and very earthly. Yeah, you have the keys. You have the keys to the universe. It's really giving the sense of yeah, it's super flowing too. For like Earth, it's very flowy, very grounded and flowing. This very very shamanistic, giving me those vibes. But there's also a portal in the background. I just kind of realized that, into the tree. So this is giving me the sense of like go hug a tree, okay? Go ask a big old tree for its knowledge, and be very respectful and kind of just ask for a hug, and just feel the answer, and it will most likely say yes if you're a light worker, and hug the tree, and it will give you all its knowledge. That's kind of what I get. Like the fairies taught me that. Um, yeah, what a beautiful reading today. These three cards are really intense. I feel like the King of Water is kind of one of those cards that really makes me feel like I'm in a big bubble of like I'm surrounded like a big ocean. So I'm just going to quickly go into the book, and let's just like look at what this says as the keywords. So I'd love to do that. So King of Water, let's have a look really quickly. Calm. Yeah, right? Calm. It's giving me like when you're like in a cocoon, right? Like I guess that's kind of what I was getting. It was very bubbly, like it was just like I was in this big it felt like I was being surrounded by like a big void. So yeah, very calm, insightful, fluid, very flowing. I got flowing from it, balanced. We have nurturing, and we have protective. So there's giving me the sense of like possessiveness and jealousy too in this card, but it's just like the two negative traits of the card. So I feel like basically what I'm getting is that with this card, I was getting that bubble because it was basically a safe harbor in the storm. Like I did say that, so I'm glad that I looked at the book. Let's look at the next one. So it just says safe harbor in the storm. Let go of gender bias. Strength born of adaptability, be present in your relationships, a need for excitement, marry critical thinking and emotional logic, allow your feelings to guide a decision, address a cause for jealousy. Okay, so that's what that card is saying out of the book. Intuitively, I feel like I was getting there. I kind of love that. Okay, we have body and mind. Body and mind really is interesting. I feel like there is this, connection. There's definitely a connection there. Okay, body, mind. What number are you in the book? Body, body, body. Okay. Anyways, let me know what you think of these cards. I'd love to know what you feel of them when you see them. So feel free to ever like read the cards, like these ones, the Dreams of Guys. Like if you feel intuitively something from these cards, then you let me know what your intuition tells you about these three cards. I would love to know. Okay, body and mind is body and mind must be a major arcane, not a major arcana. It has to be the 11 of air, and it's 219. Okay, 222. I flipped to 222. Imagination, reality, fact, opinion, body, mind, open mind, narrow mind. Okay. Be open minded and questioning. You are only limited by your mind. Be discerning. How is your mind affecting your body? How is your body affecting your mind? Facts aren't certainties. Opinions are not facts. We can only change ourselves. Huh. Okay. Well, that's kind of what's coming through there. And what I got was like I was getting like your head is like connected to your heart. And I feel like for whoever's watching this, maybe you're more balanced. I feel like there's a sense of this card could represent the imbalance as well from this group of people. Basically, not narrow-mindedness. I'm getting that from that. That's very interesting. Okay, so let's do the next one, the Eight of Earth, and see what this says for that. Fire, water, earth, air. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. The Eight of Earth is 172, my friends. Alrighty. Growth, manifestation. Yeah, I was getting that. That's like a portal. Go hug a tree. Accomplishment, success, abundance, wealth, and appreciation. Oh wow, I love that. I'm glad I looked at the book because I was getting that you like got a prophecy, and because you have that, you're in a good like stable place, and like you're more grounded. That's what I said, right? Yeah, so this is saying success, wealth, and love. Do what you love what you do, make plans for the future. A time of abundance is ahead, confidence in a future outcome. Do not rest on your laurels. Money does not buy happiness. Lose the lack mentality. Yeah, you have a prophecy in your hand. Okay, I feel like I get what I was saying now that I'm looking at these. um, Yeah, you have the prophecy in your hand, right? Like you have the knowledge, like you have the keys of the universe. I see that. And I feel like you are very grounded. So you know. All right. Well, like I'm gonna leave it there for this reading. I hope you all enjoyed Earth Angels. Let me know if you resonated. These three cards, obviously, I'm still like somewhat learning these cards because they are the most beautiful cards that I have got, and I think like I really like them. It's like my new thing. I'm basically putting a lot of energy into learning these ones. And yeah. So I'll see you in the next video, and yeah, take care everybody. I want to send a lot of love to all of you. Okay, some energy, some healing from that, and I will see you in the next video. Take care everybody. Bye-bye.